What do you do back in the day?
Back in the day would depends on what part of the big and day back
The,
in day.
the
So
last thing you did.
the last of what? The last
What
year
what
or something.
what 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 is the last thing you did before you had a stroke? What did you do then?
So 3 months before I had the stroke, I just moved out. I got rid of my ex-boyfriend. I
Okay.
kicked him out because we are our rent lease was running up on the October, and he told me, okay, we're gonna look for a place, and I told him I'm gonna look for a place, but you need to find your own. He's like, what? And I got it, we're done. So I gave him like I told him like a month or 2 months. I told him, I go, you need to find a place, just
Not with me.
go get a job,
Oh,
and you need
he
to
didn't
find your
work.
own. He wasn't working,
Uh,
so that was part of the issue. Was he got he lost his job, probably he got fired, but came out to that the letter said some whatever. Yeah, so he lost his job, and he was looking for the same type of job for the same type of salary. And I'm like, just take something, man. I can't do this on my own. We got this place because of our money together was good, but with only mine and with his, I don't know if he had disability or he had, or it might have been something else. He had that, um, but yeah. So, but on the, so anyway, he wasn't doing shit basically,
okay.
and he was very much an asshole, especially towards my daughter, and I was tired of it. And I told him, you know what, I was tired of him yelling at her for stupid shit, like leaving in a piece of a gum rubbish in the back of the truck.
Rubbish.
And
Rubbish.
he walks all the way to the car and yells at him to pick it up. I'm like, open the damn door and throw it your damn self. It's not like you're clean. Frick, just pick up your shit. I'm like, there's other things to get past. There's so many. So he would always find every little thing. And I'm like, and I would get upset because his daughter, she's like 3 or 4 years older than her. She had just graduated from high school, and between him and his mom, they didn't have enough money, so I was taking care of a lot of things.
So you're taking care of a lot of people.
Pretty much, yeah. And when we found, because we lived in that part of Hawaii, it was former military place, so it affected the water because they had um the water, it affected our thing, so we got the feds gave us money because of where we live, so that helped to with the, thank God she had that so I could make it to the rent anyway. So, and a lot of shit was going on, so I was stressed because I had to find my strip my my credit was fucking good. I had money in the side, but I had to use everything. And now I had to do what I had to do to survive.
What
And
was your, sorry, go ahead.
oh no, so yeah, so that was a lot of the stress that I was with that, and I was a lot of stress with life and having to do things. So so that's what. So when I finally moved, I got to find a place, and so if he'd always like, oh, can I come over and talk to you? I'm like, God, bro, no. My daughter hates you. I don't want her in the same room with my child. And so, yeah, just stuff, shit like that. I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, so I went to a lot. I would still go to my AA meetings. I needed it. So I did a lot of that, and I worked a lot because of my job. So I was a grant coordinator. So I worked for a
What?
nonprofit, a grant coordinator.
Oh, what is
So
that?
we asked for money from the state, for the government, and private people. So
Oh, okay.
so
Cool.
yeah, because I work for a nonprofit organization, and
Okay.
they help. Yeah, so it helps family. So we
That's
used to have
cool.
yeah, so that's the money. I've been doing that for years. I've been doing that stuff. I used to be an executive assistant for many years.
Nice.
So, and yeah, so I was there for a long time. So, but yeah, I worked so because I loved my job. I really did, but I would stay up to like 1 or 2 in the morning because we had deadlines. So we just had something. So I had a stroke on a Sunday. So on Friday was the last day. We turned in something. So by like I think 3 o'clock, we were. That's when we had to turn it online. We have to submit things online by 3 o'clock, and I'm the
Mhm.
fastest. I'm. People were late doing what they needed to do, but I'm the quickest one. So I'm the last one. I was the last one to looking at something. Then it's like okay, we can do it now. So that's the kind of stuff I used to do. So, but yeah, so I was working before that week. I was working like probably 1 in the morning, like for the few days before that. I
Oh,
go to work. Then I have to be at work by like 6 because we have things we got to do. So so that's the kind of work I used to do. I worked a lot, but I had to deal with that.
so
And I had to deal with and then I have a stroke. Too much stress. And I picked up a second job to do DoorDash
yes, wow.
because so I tried to do it. So I picked up a second job doing that. So I just started doing that in, I think in December. I picked up the thing. I needed to do what I needed to do. So I decided I'm going to
Mhm.
start it after Christmas. I'll start doing it. So I started doing that January 1st or January 2nd. I started doing, and just within a week, I had a stroke. I'm like, okay. So I was just, I already had high blood pressure already. So so it wasn't, I'm not surprised that I had a stroke. So yeah, so it's going to be the heart attack or a stroke. So
Well, you better than the one than the other because the other one's dead. So,
yeah, because I found out when I was going to the doctors, they were looking at my stuff and they're like, you had strokes before, right? I'm like, what? Did I? She goes, didn't it hurt? And I'm like, I'm used to pain, but I'm like, I used to smoke crack, right? So
uh,
I told him not only that, but I was very high. I can handle pain, physically pain. I just had to handle it. So then when they told me I had strokes, I go, yeah, I think you had a couple of strokes already in there. I'm
but
like,
strokes is
oh,
a stroke. It's not a mini stroke. It's a stroke. A stroke is a stroke. Is a stroke.
not a stroke. I'm sorry, not a stroke. Heart attack.
Oh,
Heart attack.
a
I
heart
had a
attack.
couple of heart
Heart attack.
attacks.
Oh, that's even worse.
Right. So I had some heart attacks.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Heart attack. Wow.
okay. I thought it was just because I drink a lot of Diet Coke and drink a lot of coffee. So I'm like, maybe that's why my chest was hurting because of that.
Wow.
So I put myself through life and I put my body through it. So yeah, so I'm like, hey, that's why with the anger thing, I gotta calm down because I don't want to go through another stroke.
How are
I
you doing
don't.
now?
Okay.
We'll leave it at
I'm
that.
better. I'm better. And I'm trying to as far as with the teenager, that's another thing already. So but so we yell, or I just say I yell, and she's like, Mom, why are you gonna yell? And I go, I'm not yelling, I'm just talking loud. Mom, you're always yelling at me. I go, I'm just talking loud so you can hear. Mom, like whatever. I'm the mom. Just shut up and listen. So, but yeah, so that's But yeah, I put myself through my body because I was everything. I was I'm always in stress. I was anger, and
you,
yeah. So
you love doing your 8A meetings too, like a lot. You still talk to your 8A meetings and stuff?
my AA meetings,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good. That's good. Um, yeah, my life's not that. Only thing that I did, well, first of all, I had a lot of jobs. I was a DJ.
Oh.
I used to live. I was a DJ. I used to metal, but the one thing I did, and I was really, I found what I was doing is that, in fact, I do tablets and phones for people. So basically, I do tablets and phone for people who didn't have money. So
Mm.
that's did wow, and I was very good at it because a lot of people didn't know that there's programs where there were programs like that for Obama
Mm-hmm.
or something like this, and you got if you didn't have if you have food stamps or you have disability stuff like this, we
Mm-hmm.
get good funds for that. But and I was really good at it because I would look out of the box and people are saying, did you know that people can do tablets of film for free? If you know, because a lot of people know they didn't figure out where to find the information, and I said found it out. So it wasn't people. It wasn't on the streets. I was going to people and uh, people who like say like 40 people in a nursing home. I had them phones for them too, and then I was really good at it. And then
I think we had that program because we had shelters where I worked at.
yeah,
So they had free phones.
yeah, that's what I did. I
That's
loved
what
it.
it is. Oh, okay.
I loved it. One of my friends, he still does stuff now, but I don't do it now. Um, but yeah, that's what I did, and my life was pretty good. I mean, it was getting better. Like first, I was, I wasn't doing stuff my mom wanted me to do because I didn't. I just was listening a lot of times. But I was saying it would have been better if I'd have got home and get my shit straightened up. But I want to be on my own. I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be there, and I want to be in Dayton, Ohio for the rest of my life. But
Mm.
all of my friends, they left. I was like, it's time to go. And all my friends in different places, from Texas to Los Angeles, were saying, come in here and get your life together. And I was ready to go. I really was go. And I never thought, I didn't say, nope, I guess that was enough for that. So, yeah, it was now, yeah, that was it. I didn't, that was, I finally, no one wanted to talk about other people. It was that made sense to me. I can help people, even though all my friends will laugh. Like I help people, but I might not like you sometimes, but I'll help you. That's the way I am. Like I'll be helpful if I feel like I'm helping people. I like that, but I don't like. Sometimes people didn't like people. I don't like people sometimes because I know they're evil or just not listening. So it was a weird thing. Like I was like I might laugh at you, but I'll help you because I don't know. It was weird. I'm a weird kid. Anyway, ta. So and also you can do playback speed whatever you like, fast or slow, was up to you. And also now you can do captions too. And all to remember to subscribe, please. Thank you.